yeah, I should now have... Ah, but it does require... Is she here? Yeah, Lily's here. First of all...
Hi there.
Oh, and actually, let's do... I was going to say that I need to... Oh, she's got a new suit. I will buy the suit off her. But first of all, let's do the next side quest, because that should give me the silver discount card. Not that I'm exactly hurting for money.
Hi,
but...
Agent York. Do you have a moment or two?
Well, maybe just one if you need something. What's up?
Actually, I've got another favor to ask you.
What kind of favor?
How to raise vegetables to be able to easily make...
Today? I know you just tidied it up, but...
If it is an idea of cooking, cultivation of vegetables, recommended cooking ingredients, appetite and health, okay, anything.
You get a bigger discount than the bronze card. That means even more
I have never
savings.
noticed those two signs before.
That sounds like a fair deal. What do you think, Zach?
Oh, yeah, she's just asked me to move some boxes. It's not even worth paying attention
storage
to.
room is this way.
Look at those. What? Why? Why is they such English? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the signs still. Oh, I wonder if there's any more. Oh, I gotta do this. Smooth the boxes in the storage room in the pattern sections. Okay. So... storage room is tidy once all the boxes are on the pattern sections. Wait, hang on a sec. Oh, I should have paid more attention. Where do I need to push? So I can only push. I need to get one there. Oh, one's already on the box. So, what I need to do... If I push... Okay, if I push that into the corner, it's gonna... I'm not going to move it anymore. I can only push... I need to push that one there, and then that one over there. Where's the other... Oh, it's there, okay. I can push that one forward, that one there, and then this one. Yes. This should work. Let's push that one there for now. Then... this one... over here. Then I paused that up. God dang it! Oh, I needed to get round the back of this one and push it. Oh, I need to. I have to try again. I'm gonna stop tidying. Yes. Yes. Reset boxes. There we go. Right. Let's try this again. So. Push you there. Then I need to... Alright, I need to push you once. Then I need to move around. There we go. Then I need to push you here. That's exciting. I know, you're on the edge of your seat here watching me. But you're thinking, Jack, man, I know you said you could have gone and done the best cutscene in the game, which you've thought you've had to do a couple of... You've been hyping up for a little while now. But I'm glad you stopped to push these boxes instead. And to you I say, yes. As am I. But look, it's fine. I'll get the silver card. And then it will give me the opportunity to get the gold card before the game's over. And then I'll have... I can then buy vegetables at a 30% discount. And I think we'll all agree. That's pretty
Good work,
freaking
Agent
important.
York. I knew
Delicious
I could count on
cookie.
you.
Oh, it wasn't that difficult.
We were taught in school that the police are there to help the people. It turns out they were right. Here's your reward then. I'll exchange your bronze card for a silver card.
Yeah! Thanks for the discount, lady. By the way, why are you being
There
suspicious
aren't
at
that
the
many
museum?
people in this town that have one of those. It's a pretty rare item to have.
So it's a real treasure. I'll be sure to keep it safe then.
You should use it to buy a gift for that special someone. We'll give you a big discount.
Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to give such a gift to.
Really? Come on. Well, anyway, be
You're
sure
right,
to come by
Thomas. Yay. Now, annoyingly, it isn't just a case of coming back here and getting part-time job 3. There's... oh, no, this is Lily, not Olivia. Sorry, Olivia's the one who works in the
again.
diner.
Hi there.
So it's because you're both wearing a, apron. See, now I can get the suit for slightly cheaper. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing that tomorrow. I also need to buy... So she sells stuff that... So I need to get an onion. Yes. This is all stuff for later side quests. I need an egg. I need... Oh, do you know, I might buy some more of this stuff anyway. I need some hollandaise sauce. And I need ham as well, I think. Country ham. Boom. I am set for later side quests. These are all fishing tackles, so I don't care about those. Which ones are these? Do any of these do... Oh yeah, turkey sandwich is what I want. Let's fill up on turkey sandwiches. Oh! I can only carry the one turkey. I can carry 3 tins of pickles, but I can only carry the one sandwich. I've already got my case filled up with other junk. Keith, have you got anything new?
Hey, bro.
They have different inventories. So yes, he's got the deep blue suit. Yeah, let's get that as well. That's not as cool, but it's nice to have a variety. Thanks. You got anything? Oh, they're both selling cherry pie and pizzas now. Cherry pie and hot dogs even. Pizzas. So it's because I was looking at the picture and I thought it looked like a pizza. That's where I was with that. Let's talk Keith. I don't think he's got anything.
Hey, bro.
To say. Yeah, no, don't tell you. I'm fighting off the morning blues, FBI. That's why. I'm just doing my best for my family and the shop, okay? Give me a break. Okay, so as I said, it's... Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at the rest of these signs, because I've never read these before. Characteristic bubble rise! Oh... Cocoa gum, that's reasonably normal. He's advertising the rock and roll night quite a lot. We've already seen delicious cookie. Oh, there's a whole brand of delicious cookie bananas! Oh, I didn't realise the brand was called Delicious Cookie. I thought the cookie was just delicious. But now looking at the picture, I realise that's some sort of cake, and that's some sort of cake, and then there's bananas. And they're all part of the Delicious Cookie brand. Oh, the lore goes deep. And that does say cool drink, it's just the lights quite bright. Oh, this is... Irish tea, America tea, Irish breakfast. This is a tea that doesn't know what it wants to be. It's both Irish and American. No, sorry, not even American. It's America tea. Maybe it's Irish tea made by someone called America. Like, you know, O'Hara America. Oh, and delicious cookie melons! Dara American. That old Irishman. Breakfast 1. Oh, but hang on, that's breakfast spelled with a C-K. Tealy. Oh, that's actually almost... I think that's supposed to be Tetley. Oh, that looks like iced tea. Yeah, it does say iced tea blend. That looks like... That does look quite a lot like Tetley. Although then Cottonelle also does look like Andrex. So, I imagine they probably... I mean, they just had to... And that's just Maxwell House, except they've called it Max Wall House. That one they haven't even tried to hide. I've never looked. I kept, and that's Oreos called Eros. Called Cookie and Cream with a Y. Oh, why have I never looked? I think because when I played this on the 360, the textures weren't good enough for me to be able to do this. Oh yes, Gundam tea. Oh, this is my favourite part of the game so far. I mean, that's not true, but I still really like this. Moe dog food. Oh, it's a cute dog. Bassa, but good breakfast. That breakfast looks like it's spelt right as well. Unique, Glister. We might have run out of common. There's got to be one more. Oh! Now, this is another American brand, but I'm pretty sure that's Aunt Jemima buttermilk, and they've called it Anu Jemima. Lily? Just because I'm poking fun at all of your merchandise doesn't mean you can push and then shake me violently. How dare you? I am an agent of the FBI. I will poke fun at your Anna Jemima. It's so dumb. Oh, come on. I mean, that's Perrier, I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Oh, good on, Lily. USA fruit. Dog food. Oh, hang on, we got some pizza here. Oh, it's too blurry for me to read. New Zealand, just a product, you can buy a bit of New Zealand. And apple. I love how bad this is. Cherry Boy! See, that's more like it. That sounds like a real fake brand. Oh, and these are just... This is the bread counter. That's some really detailed bread. I mean, it's low poly, but it's like a really detailed bread. For no reason. Alright, I think we've looked at everything now. Hang on, we've got one more. We've got some face water. Oh, I love some face water. What better to put in my face than some face water? Oh, I think these are all two. Oh, hang on. There's some warning labels on I think the cigarettes down here. No, I can't read all that stuff. It's a shame. Oh, but there is chocolate strawberry. I mean, it's chocolate. I don't know that it's strawberry. I'll take your word for it, sign. Oh. That was fun. I enjoyed that. If you've watched a lot of the videos, you might notice that I do like to read. Someone's gone to the effort of making those textures. And I much more appreciate when someone's actually gone to the effort of making something legible than... It really bugs me when there's like post-it notes. And it's clearly... And like the game's high definition enough that you should be able to read it. But they've made it low poly so that you can't. That bugs me. Because there's no reason for it. You should be able to... Well, I think the petrol station's open. I can see the blue vortex up ahead. That's good. I can top it on 18%. Yeah, that bugs me. So I do appreciate it when even if it's dumb and I make fun of it, I still appreciate when they go to the effort of making...
Don't you think...
Oh, I shouldn't have... I triggered the... I should have stopped, had York talk to Zach for a bit, and then gone in, but whatever. Hey there. Fill her up. Let me know if you want me to pump it. So... She has a side quest related to her that basically I need to come here a few times and get her to do this. There's not really a reward for it other than the scene. So I might go out of my way to get it, but I may just also get it organically. Because I'll pretty much get her to pump it and wipe it every time. Again. The other thing is as well is that sometimes you will get Jack as well, who you might remember we met at the community centre. He has a different side quest attached to him. So what you can do is you can just back up and then drive into it and keep doing it over and over again. In fact, let's drive into it and see if I get Jack. Yeah! Jack's great. Because he hates you. So, we'll pay for Jack's car wash because it's great. That's it. That's your car wash from Jack. So, but he also has the option to bribe him for $100. I think I have to do this 10 times to get to finish the
Jack,
side
here's
quest.
the Ben Franklin you wanted.
Give it to me.
No, dang it. I was trying to skip past the green text.
Hey there, Benjamin. I wanted to talk to you. Have you heard this yet? I'll tell you another one when I see you again.
Zach, did you see that? It was as if we weren't here.
I wonder what that was all about. Did it make sense to you?
No, honestly. I thought he actually told you stuff. I'll be honest, I got slightly distracted. So there might have been text come up whilst he was mumbling that I missed. Because it's really hot, and I've got my fan on, but I have to position my fan in such a way that it doesn't blow into the microphone and just create background noise. No, sorry.
Zach, picking up
Okay.
from where we left off, Zach, don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town?
It's like heaven compared to the town we grew up in. Do you remember Liz? The prom queen? Elizabeth Scott Moore. She could be royalty with a name like that. But you know, she was like an actress from a B movie, wasn't she? Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup, clothes showed off her cleavage, and that mole by her mouth.
Say, Zach, were you with me back then?
You know, that mole was made with makeup, right? We happened to be on the same bus once. I saw her drawing it on with makeup. I wasn't surprised, I guess. Just impressed that she would go that far to create that image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day? I'll give you a hint. It was the fourth in a popular series, and was produced by Menahem Golan's Canon Films.
Figured it out, Zach?
Think it over then. Call it your homework until next time.
Trying to think what films would have had 4 movies in it by 2010. Okay, there's not very many, because a lot of them were trilogies by this point. Unless it was The Phantom Menace, but I don't think I would have recognised the director. Whatever, he'll tell me later. What I was gonna do, real quick, is just check. Yes, I don't want to do that. Oh, Forrest is here. Good. That's exactly who I was going to check for. But since he's here, I thought he was going to be. I thought I'd have to go and grab him outside the. Yeah, there he is. So he's got a side quest.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
We are supposed to meet Emily at the diner, but that's fine. Do whatever you have to.
Well, Emily's there. Just because we haven't we haven't driven into the circular bit. What's up, Emily? I mean, just talk. Oh, okay, no, that does trigger it. Okay, well, hopefully Kaysen's still here when we finish. Okay, I don't know what happened in between me
Emily,
talking
were
to
you
Emily.
waiting outside for me?
Should I have gone inside and started the 20 questions?
Well, that would have been fine with me. Shall we get something to eat then?
Someone should teach you how to be more considerate. And now you want something to eat? I thought we were going to question Nick.
Hi, Emily. Stop talking and start walking. Yeah, because because I'm Francis York Morgan and I'm a
Welcome,
dick.
Mr. Agent.
Hi, Olivia. Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy sandwich. Sound good?
Perfect. Emily, you eat something too. It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Mrs. Olivia Cormack, I am here for Mr. Stewart's lunch. If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
Yes, of course. Just a moment.
Yes, it seems clever, but I'm pretty sure that you order
Here you
the
go.
exact same way
The
every
usual.
single lunchtime.
1 turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
Sounds like the sinner's sandwich. Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, you should try this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, that is, Mr. Stewart's order is delicious, I should mention. And Mr. Nick Cormack is a genius for creating this perfection. So says Mr. Stewart.
Still, I have a hunch I might not like it. You sure that sandwich is that good?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, making decisions based on intuitions is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, you're right. I'll give it a try. I can't believe it. This is fantastic. It's really good. Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry is having.
Yeah! Best cutscene in the game. Oh.
Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to these things.
Not into local gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle. I was young back then. And before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course. Anyway, after that, I just sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
Why can't Emily sit on that stool properly?
I get where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
You? A punk rocker?
Nobody took my side, even when I had good grades. People rejected me just because of what I wore. I was young back then, too.
Even still, I just don't see you as a punk rocker.
And you laugh? Look at you. No makeup on, dressed in uniform, eating a steak for lunch. Okay, back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
There we go. Just teleported in. Right, I'm going to talk to Kaysen. What's up, Willie?
Willie. How are you doing, boy?
Hey, Willie, wait! Where are you going?
You got me, Kaysen. Willie just ran off with some bones I was carrying as evidence.
Bones?
I can't really go into the details, but I need them.
York, that's not good. Willie loves Bones. He's a dog. And carrying Bones around with him is like, well, like throwing a blonde in a bikini into a boy's locker room. It's almost like you were asking for trouble. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to forget about your Bones. I better run after him now. I'll see you later.
Forget about them. If I gave up that easily, then I wouldn't be a good federal agent, would I, Zach? We're going to have to search his house, Zach. Let's get back those precious bones.
Yeah. So, you have to have at least one of the bones for this quest to trigger. But I think I can leave. Oh, no, I have to do the stuff here first. The more bones I have, the better the reward is. Which is why I had to go and get all 7 of them. Olivia. I was wondering if you could tell me what the A&G stands for. Oh, it's apple and gravy. Why are you making such a loud, high-pitched noise, Olivia? My husband has always been proud of his special gravy made with applesauce. So why? Is it randomly such a loud, high-pitched noise? When we're setting this place up, we use it in the name. Nick's father suggested that we put something we're proud of in the name. Well, that's one burning question answered. I'll ask you a little about Nick, too. A little is okay. Like what? Nothing major, just a few things about him and Diane. I don't know why this isn't voiced. I have many questions about this. Did you have a chance to talk with Nick? Not yet. Is there something you don't want me to hear from him? No, it's nothing. Okay, let's go talk to Nick. I don't know why she suddenly randomly started squeaking so loudly. I claimed to be drinking with Nick on the day of the murder. I wonder what Olivia was doing then. What's up, Nicky boy? Old Saint Nick. What's up? Can you tell us what you were doing the night? See, this feels like this should be a cutscene that's voiced. It's weird that it's not. You're doing the night Anna was killed. I was at the bar with Diane. What did you two talk about, Nick? Rembrandt and Turner. Is that a problem? No, no problem. If you think Diane did it, you're wrong. No, that's not it. Oh, so it's me you're after, isn't it? You're wrong again. So much for the FBI, huh? That isn't the case either, Nick. I think there's something both of you are hiding. You can tell when people are hiding something by their. You can tell when people are hiding something by their reactions. Eye, tongue, and hand movements, sweat, dry lips, neck angles, and such. If working here, I'm working here. If you aren't ordering, get out. Anything, get out. Yeah, that should have been voice acted, so that it wouldn't have as many mistakes. Can I enter the kitchen?
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
Okay. I've already told you what I can tell you. Don't make me say the same thing twice. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of him. Agent Anna. Anna, trading card. What's up, Olivia? Squeak at me loudly again.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes, well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
Yes. He says he enjoys the conversation with Diane. I thought they went drinking again together that night.
Do the three of you ever go drinking together?
Well, you see, I'm really not into art.
And your husband is well versed in the arts then, I take it?
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing. People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
You are absolutely right, Emily. But you can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And...
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
Well, I like trees, is the thing. That's why I went there.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest rather than an art gallery then. I think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right? You don't want to answer? Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up. They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait?
Why are you looking at me? Don't spike the camera, it's weird. Just like, you make the decision. Oh, I don't think that. I think that means I can't do Forest's quest right this second. Oh no, it might give me the option.
Agent York, what do we do now?
I want to hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Okay, then I'm gonna make a trip back to the department. I'll see you in the backyard later.
Okay, sounds good.
See you later,
cool.
then.
I get some free time now. It's like going on a school trip. And you got a bit of free time.
I presume she wants to tell us something about Nick and Diane. Let's hope it's not just something for the gossip columns.
Cool. Alright, well this is the time to get some side quests done. So...
Zach, I'm glad I don't need a warrant to search a doghouse.
So they should give me all my bones back, all my low FPS bones. Oh no, the sternum's okay, and the hip bone. Oh no, they came faster too. So I collected a whole person, basically.
Looks like we've picked up a little bonus, too.
And?
We'll have to give Willie something to make up for this another time.
Yeah! The Infinite Magnum! Thanks, Willie. I like just basically the implication there is that York goes, I'll get my guns back. Oh, there's a gun here! Well, don't mind if I do! So, what I can do... I pretty much, like these, the wrench, the submachine gun, and the magnum will pretty much cover me for the end of the game. But what I can, there is another weapon I can get, and I might as well get it because I've got all the bones. So I need to go to the graveyard, which is somewhere on this map. If only I had the bloody radio, I could just teleport there. Alright, I'll find where it is, and then we'll cut to me being there.
To recap,
Oh, no mind.
the movie was the fourth sequel in a series that started in 1978. That's right, Zach. It was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Lex Luthor was back. It was played by Gene Hackman. That alone made it a must for all us fans. I don't remember much more about it, though. I'm sure there was more trivia about it. Still forget 4. Richard Donner directing 1 and 2. Now those two were great movies. And Christopher Reeve really shined as Superman. Actually, Zach, I've got a confession to make. Promise not to tell anyone because I'd be really embarrassed. I actually like the first 2 Superman movies more than the first 2 Star Wars movies. I think John Williams did a better job with the theme song for Superman. But whenever I try to hum it, it always turns into the Star Wars song somewhere along the way.
I know it's strange, Zach. I know. So, Zach, which Richard Donner film do you like the best?
No need to hurry. Take some time to think it over.
How does the Superman theme go? Da 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 da. I can't do Star Wars. Hang on. Da 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 da. Oh god, my voice cracked there. Da 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 da. I could see how that would be. You could get the two. I always struggled with. Was it Star Trek and Star Wars? No, it wasn't Star Wars and Star Trek. There was one that I always had trouble singing, and I always ended up turning it into Star Wars. I can't remember what it is. Maybe it was The Next Generation. So I noticed that Lysander's next mission
I want
was
you to
up,
take
so
a
I
look
thought I'd pop
around J10. I'll need high gear parts. They should be around there somewhere. If you can find them and bring them back to me, I'll be able to increase the top speed of your vehicle.
Now that sounds like a plan.
It's a fail-proof plan, soldier. You must learn to trust your superiors.
Around J10 then.
Your orders are clear. Now roll out.
Aye, Optimus Prime. I can rotate the camera. Never realised that. So J10 back over there. Which shouldn't be as difficult to get to. In fact, I think I've got it already. Didn't need to do that. Look at that. So I think there's one more after this, which is it's another car part that improves my handling, I'm pretty sure. And then the last one is I get York's car back, which is what I want because York's car is the best. What's up? Found what we need. There you go.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
What's the story this time?
Speed determines everything on the battlefield, life or death.
You're not going to tell me another story about stomach pains, are you?
Son, I told you already. Don't muck your superiors. It's a very serious story this time. It starts with a question. Why did we lose the battle? We had firepower and the air support in the beginning, but looking at the results of a war of attrition, we learned a lesson. We lacked speed when speed was needed. It was our superiors' fault. We should have carried out a swifter attack. That would have saved more of our soldiers. Although crybaby Timothy was doomed either way.
You really hated that sergeant, didn't you?
Don't talk to me with that tone, boy. Words cannot describe how much I hated him. I was at war with a crybaby. No one has enough lives to survive that. He poisoned us with our own food. Washed all our weapons with soap and water. Launched a signal flare thinking it was a firework. Set off countless traps laid by the enemy. More than half of the unit had to return home sick because of him.
I don't know how much of this to believe.
Believe as much as you like. I'll keep my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
Well, if he hates that sergeant so much, why does he keep talking about him? And would a general really even have direct contact with a sergeant? Questions keep mounting.
I've increased your exhaust and optimized your higher gears. That means you can drive at a faster top speed. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
Yay. Thanks, Lysander. I don't know what he's got to buy at the moment. Oh, there we go. I can actually buy people's cars now. So... Quint's car's quite good. But these difficult to handle. I think... Can I buy Keith's car? No. Yeah, Quint's car's quite good, but I'll resist. Difficult handling sounds... That sounds difficult, doesn't it? I already have a bad enough time crashing these bloody things. I don't need anything. I don't need something more powerful and faster to drive into. So, right. So let's go to the graveyard. Yeah, so I'm hitting 60 now, and when I boost, oh, I'm all at 75. It honestly doesn't actually feel like I'm moving that much faster, but the needle on the speedometer says that I am going faster, so I really need that. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I do not need a car with difficult handling. I'm fine, thank you.
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one. Goonies, Lost Boys, the Lethal Weapon series, but my favorite has to be Lady Hawk. That was back in 1985. The same year as Goonies. Both Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer really shine in that one. But more than anything, it's the story setting that was really good. A love story about a cursed knight that changes into a wolf at night, and a cursed maiden that changes into a hawk during the day.
Very romantic. Don't you think so, Zach?
They can only be together at dusk, right between day and night. Together as humans for only a brief moment. Perfect setting for a fantasy movie.
I just had a thought, Zach.
I really like those movies that have women changing into animals. Can you tell which movie I just remembered?
That's right, Zach. With Nastasia Kinski in the lead role.
Now, that was a fantastic movie. But I better concentrate on driving. We'll finish this later.
Oh, damn you, you tease! I like that he flips his car and then goes, "The Goonies! Yes! Yes, this is something we should be talking about, Zach." No, weirdly, Brian should be here. Yeah, there he is. Do you not have a side quest for me?
Hello.
Anna was killed at the lumber mill. That's terrible. So sad.
Hello.
Anna was killed at the lumber mill. That's terrible. So sad. Okay, I thought Brian was supposed to have... Hang on, let me check my quest thingy. There we go. I didn't talk to Brian. I needed to investigate this. I was going to say, I was
Looks
looking
like
at the
someone
map.
else can't sleep around here. But why leave such a comfy grave?
A wild dog took bones from the grave.
Are there many wild dogs around here?
Someone dug up grave.
So a grave robber started it. And then in comes the wild dog.
Skull, breastbone, hip bone, left hand, right hand, left leg, right leg, 7
Connected
bones.
to the knee bone.
Taken by dog. Agent, could you find them? I can't, but need them back.
You're the keeper of the graveyard. I understand your disposition, but I have my own job to do.
Please, Agent, look for bones. I can't leave here. Please. I beg you.
Zach, he's a really persistent guy when he wants to be. Very well. I'll make a mental note to help him.
I mean, I already have all of the bones. It's like, I'll maybe think about it. As I say, as I jingle the bones in my coat. What's up, Brian? Did you find the bones? I did find the bones. So I have to give them to you one by one.
Is this one of them?
Oh, I do.
That is a bone. Thank you. 6 more.
Oh, why? I mean, I know why, because it's Deadly Premonition. Everything in this game is like this, and I love it and I hate it, but come on, seriously.
Is this one of them?
That is a bone. Thank you. 5 more.
Oh, really gonna just make me do this? All right, I'm not gonna skip this. I'm not gonna. You're gonna sit here and watch. I will. That's a trick line.
Is this?
I will skip the dialogue, but you will sit. I'm not gonna fast forward. You're gonna sit here and suffer through this with me. We're in this together. The fact that I can skip the dialogue though isn't so bad because it does speed this up.
Is this?
So this, I think I got 2 more. Is this the last one? Yep. No. We'll listen to this one.
Is this one of them?
I think it would have been funny if I'd made you suffer through that. But then I would have to suffer through that.
Bone. Thank you. That's all. Agent. Thank you. Thank you.
Now I can sleep again.
This key.
Yeah, it's just normal reward
key.
for finding
For
bones.
My house. Downtown. Big house. The door. The key in my back garden. A treasure. Take it. Go and look. For yourself.
Okay, what was that fade to black with the... What was that fade to black with the footsteps for then? If he's just fades back in and he's still there. This game. It's so great, and it's so dumb, and it's so great. All right, let's go and check his house. But yeah, you know, that's just, you know, standard quest reward. You do something for someone, and perfectly normal for them to just give you the key to their house, right? I do it all the time. Like, oh, thanks for getting that shopping for me. Here's the key to my house. Thanks for finding my cat. Here's the key to my house. Go in my house. Your reward's there. It's like, yeah, this seems above board. I'm probably not going to die. I do know where his house is. It's not. It's. Oh, do I know where his house is? I actually don't think I do now. I'm becoming less and less confident as the seconds tick by. I did find it. I thought it was up near the community centre, but I guess it's not. This is downtown. This is downtown. Who's that? That's Carol. I don't care about Carol. That's the White Spruce Farm. That's Sigourney. We don't care about her. That's Milk Barn. That's George's house. That's... Alright, look, I'll find his house, and then I'll see you there. Bloody town. There it is! I knew it was somewhere. And I wasn't wrong!
We have Nastasia Kinski in the lead role and Paul Schrader directing, back in 1981.
That's right, Zach. Cat People.
About a woman who turns into a leopard when she falls in love, and then eats the person she loves.
I thought it was romantic. Real romance right there, Zach.
Nastasia was perfect for that role. Casting her made that movie a success. Malcolm McDowell as her brother was also a good call. He's like a panther even without any of that special Hollywood makeup.
Now, the name Malcolm McDowell rings another bell. You know the movie I'm talking about, right, Zach?
Don't tell me you're thinking about Clockwork Orange. Malcolm McDowell, come on, it's pretty obvious. Blue Thunder.
Ah,
Came
of
out in
course.
1983. Was directed by John Badham. Malcolm plays the bad guy in that one. He just totally outshines the hero, Roy Scheider. At least I think so. I have to say, not many people agree with me about Blue Thunder.
Zach, if you disagree with any of my opinions about movies, just come out and speak your mind, okay? Just speak your mind.
I disagree with your opinions on movies. You hook. I mean, that's in fairness, I've never seen Blue Thunder or Cat People, so what do I know? There we go. There we go. Smooth, like butter. Yeah, I do remember there was a shortcut here. Remember. There's certain bits of this game that I remember. Like, I did eventually figure out loads of shortcuts. So, Gecko with barbed wire, no way in through here. Oh. I guess I have to go around the back. And yeah, I drove around this city a lot. Like, a lot more than I am. Well, I mean, I'm still driving around quite a bit. But I don't know, there's just something about driving around this town the first time that was I eventually just didn't need to. I know where I need to go. I'm just going to drive there. Because I have a feeling I maybe didn't get the radio until quite late. That is entirely possible. Where is the door? Oh god damn it! It's the door right next to the gate. Have I just done a lap of this house for no reason? I think I've just done a lap of this house for no reason whatsoever. Oh, I'm so stupid. Well, it's good exercise. I'm just cooped up in that car all day. This is a perfectly normal house. I think I have to cut through the house, though. I don't think I can... Or not. Door's firmly locked. Doesn't look like it's going to open. Guess not. Oh, here we go. I'm getting everything wrong today. Oh, it's locked. Can I not use... Okay, I guess I have to try the other side. There we go. This feels something like a push. Or do I have to push it? Do I actually have to push it somewhere? Oh, the bullets sound so sad when you're not shooting something close up. So the sound direction of this game is awful. I mean, you heard the monkey chipmunks in the opening scene. I like as well how they've got these different bushes, and to make the long bush, they've just stretched the texture of the bush long. So yeah, no, these look like bushes and not just like giant, weird green boulders. What am I doing? Oh, there's a ladder. God damn you and your bloody creepy puzzle house. One down there as well. It's like, no, it's on the floor. Why are you knocking over all of my statues? Do you know how difficult it was to get those things under the roof? I had to get a guy with a crane. It was expensive. Why have you just broken my statues? You're a dick, Francis Lord Morgan. I don't think I did need to push those off. Were they in the way? I don't even think they were in the way. I think I just did that for fun. This is the reward. That's me. Yay! The Infinite Wesley Special. So the Wesley Special is a weapon I haven't got yet. I mean, the Magnum's a weapon I haven't got yet. I've got the Infinite version of it already. But this is... I think I might... Actually, I don't know when I actually get this. But it's an Infinite Flamethrower. There is a certain point in the game where there are enemies. Can I burn the lock off? Yeah, I can burn the lock off. There's a certain point in this game where you come across some enemies that are weak to fire, and they give you the flamethrower. I haven't got to that point in the game yet. This is how front-loading I'm doing all the side quests, and I've gotten 4 infinite weapons before I've even done... I think I'm on the 4th or 5th dungeon. We had the opening section, we had the lumber mill, we had the hospital. Yeah, and then the 4th section I think is the... Ow. I don't know. I've been wrong about this so far, so I don't know. I think it's the museum. I think Zach's...
nothing.
Yeah, so
Just
York's
my
also
imagination.
run out of things to talk to Zach about as well. Until I progress the story a little bit more. Is there a telephone near A and G? No, there isn't, so I'll use these ones over here. And save up. And then I think I've run out of side quests to do for the time being as well. So what I'll do is I'll... Where's the... Oh, it's over there. I'm just thinking, where's the telephone? It's... Probably wouldn't be quick for me to get out and walk over here. There we go. What I'll do is I'll smoke until 9 o'clock. I don't think there's any more side quests I need to do during the day. Let me have just a quick pokey. So I did the 7 bones, and I've been marking them complete as I go. I did a ghost house treasure. Your Lysander will give me another one till the next chapter. That stuff's not till later on in the game. So then that just leaves... Yeah, okay. So what I do is I'll smoke until... I'm going to save up, and then we'll smoke until night. And then if it's raining, I might be able to do some more quests. And if it's not raining, we'll go to the A&G diner. That's basically how we'll determine what to do next, I think. Boom.
I can put it to far better use. I'm taking it with me, okay?
That's fine by me then, as you wish.
Hello. Goodbye.
The FBI agent, right? Just wait a moment, please. I'll be right with you.